Hey guys, welcome to our review of Ultraman Rube RB episode 18. As always, I'm your host, the Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
the Frozen Blaze. You know.
And we just got done watching this episode. It was not good, but yay, Rube is back. Yeah, I thought they were like actually starting with something kind of neat, wherein like we get an interplanetary perspective on, I guess, the Ultraman struggle of Earth, and then especially since I guess I completely forgot because Ultraman's been out of my mind for a while. That they did sort of set up that the alien inside Aizen was like, well, I mean, he was an alien. He's from a foreign planet, so like there must be tons of different alien species. And last episode, I didn't think it was going to be some sort of like backdoor into this alien development, but what it turned into was backdoor development into filler. So I don't know if that maintained any of its utility.
Yeah.
And to have like people reacting and aliens reacting and wanting to come to Earth because that is a neat aspect, and then they went too far in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Because it's about like two people in their newscast that isn't doing too well. And, watching this episode, we can kind of understand why. They're boring as fuck and nobody cares about them. So, like, this has been like somewhat of a trope in a lot of kids shows. Like the two quirky reporter dudes, like just trying to get that little crack at the story, or those two little bumbling idiots trying to get Pikachu or some shit like that. This might be something that, we probably don't appreciate due to our age. But boy, this episode, I don't care about that. Like, this was really unfortunate plot to follow. Also, because we're having some like issues over with like the subbers because like they were busy and stuff.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, like
absolutely none.
Yeah. Like when it came back this episode, it felt like the people making Ultraman also had an equivalent break. And, like, this is, like, the episode they had to, like, shit out there to satisfy us. And it was like, no, that's not how it works. But
that's not how the Force works.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and, like, since, this isn't, I guess, our review is coming from an American audience, and, like, that's all that's all our audience is. We gotta sort of feel the same, like on some level, we all sort of feel this, like, hey, it's finally back. That sense of like, oh yeah, it's returned, but like it hasn't,
Yeah,
like
this is following up the last episode, like immediately, and it's just like, wait, right?
So I don't know, man. I mean, and to me, what upsets me the most is that there were echoes of a good, interesting story, like something I've never seen. Have a perspective on an international or interplanetary scale, and it left me high and dry.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you felt this during the episode, but I felt like the audio for this episode kind of felt like flat because like they didn't just put the background music at times. Like it was just like really fucking quiet, and then like when they would go for their finisher, it would just somewhat pick up.
I think it's because everyone was doing ADR this time. It looked like no one's mouths were syncing up with anything. Everyone's reactions were like slightly off. Like what they were saying sounded slightly off from what they were doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I felt it on everyone, specifically the dad and one of the producers, the one that wasn't on the cross.
Oh, yeah. That whole subplot at the very end, when they have to save the alien from the fake bomb that the other alien, his partner, mind you, strapped him to. It was just like, why? Like, I know you're desperate to make a story and shit, but like, why?
Yeah, and the dude straight up died at the end. He went that far? This is pretty dumb. Also, that suit is decrepit, and the other one is a butthole for a face. I don't...
Yeah, they're both butts.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. His... On every level, this didn't hit that quality that I usually sort of expect from Ultraman. You know what I mean? Because, like, the suits were just reused. Like, they look like reused old suits. Because I assume that they come from, you know, there are various aliens that Ultraman has, and they just sort of reuse those suits. But I don't know, man. I'm not here for it. This is not good. But hey, I look forward to the next one, because it looks like we're actually going to do something. So, yeah, look forward to that. Guys! I don't know when I'm going to put this episode up. Maybe it's on Christmas Eve. Maybe it's on Christmas. If you celebrate it. If you don't, that's fine. Keep it juicy.
Yes. Sorry, I went on Reddit the second, like, you started talking about the outro, and it was like an Ask Reddit post asking, what is the dumbest lyric in history? The 20 seconds over with because I don't want to say this on